The camera fades in with the sound of heavy rain against metal. A young man kneels beside a broken car on the side of a busy road, his hands covered in grease, his clothes drenched, yet his eyes burn with determination. Some people laugh at your struggle, his voice narrates over the image, until the same struggle becomes the reason they admire you. That man is Liam Carter, a 32-year-old single dad, once an engineer at a luxury car company, now working as a roadside mechanic to provide for his 8-year-old daughter, Emma. His small garage sits at the edge of town, old tools, rusted walls, and a single photo of Emma taped above his workbench. Every night, he promises her a better life, though he barely has enough to buy her schoolbooks. Still, his smile never fades when she runs into his arms after school. One cold afternoon, a sleek black limousine stops in front of his garage. Out steps Adrian Steele, the billionaire CEO of Steele Motors, a man known for his arrogance and perfection. Tall, impeccably dressed, with a smirk that could slice through confidence, Adrian walks toward Liam like he owns the world. Behind him, several employees and reporters follow, cameras flashing. Liam recognizes him instantly, the man who fired him years ago during budget cuts, calling him a replaceable wrench turner. And now, fate brings him right back to Liam's small, dusty garage. "Mr. Carter," Adrian says with mock politeness, "I heard you claim you could fix any engine. Let's see if you can fix mine." He gestures toward a luxury prototype sports car, sleek and shining but completely dead. Liam wipes his hands on his old rag. "I can try," he says calmly. Adrian smirks, glancing at the crowd gathering outside. "Try? Tell you what, if you can fix it before sunset, I'll give you a job back at Steele Motors. If not," he chuckles, "you'll clean my entire garage for free. Deal?" Liam pauses. He has nothing to lose, and everything to gain. Deal. Hours pass. Rain pours harder. Emma sits in a corner, wrapped in her father's old jacket, watching silently as Liam works under the hood. Sparks fly, wires twist, tools clang. Adrian lounges under an umbrella, laughing with his executives. "Single dads shouldn't dream too big," he mocks loudly. "Fixing engines doesn't fix your life." But Liam doesn't respond. His focus is unbreakable. Every turn of the wrench carries years of frustration, rejection, and unspoken love for his daughter. His hands tremble not from exhaustion, but from the pressure of proving his worth. As the sun dips behind clouds, Liam tightens one last bolt, breathes deeply, and turns the ignition. The engine roars to life with a thunderous growl that silences everyone. The reporters rush forward, flashing cameras. Adrian's smirk fades. You actually did it." Liam steps back, wiping the sweat from his brow. "You said if I fix it, you'll give me my job back." The CEO stares at him, then bursts into laughter. "I was joking, Carter. Don't take everything so seriously." The crowd murmurs. Even the reporters seem uneasy. Emma steps forward, clutching her backpack. "You shouldn't lie, mister," she says softly. "My dad always keeps his promises." Her small voice cuts through the air like a blade. For the first time, Adrian is speechless. He looks at the little girl, her big brown eyes filled with innocence and pride. Something shifts inside him. "Wait," he says slowly. "I'll make you a better deal." He walks closer, his tone now softer but still carrying that edge. "Fix this engine again, but this time at my headquarters. If you succeed, I'll make you the head of engineering. And if you fail," he grins slightly, "you'll still walk away with $1 million. Deal?" Liam hesitates. "Why?" Adrian's smirk returns. "Because I like a challenge." At Steele Motors headquarters the next morning, the tension is electric. Hundreds of employees watch as Liam steps into the massive glass workshop, surrounded by advanced tools and machines he once designed but could never afford. Adrian watches from above, arms crossed. Hours pass. The car's engine, a revolutionary prototype, has been giving the company trouble for months. But Liam's intuition, the same one that used to make him the best, guides his hands. He tweaks the engine's software manually, recalibrates sensors, replaces faulty circuits, and listens to the sound of the metal like it's alive. Finally, he starts the engine. The sound that fills the hall is pure perfection, smooth, steady, powerful. The crowd erupts in applause. Adrian descends the stairs slowly, his usual arrogance melting into something else, respect. "You did it," he admits quietly. Liam looks at him calmly. "I didn't do it for you. I did it for her." He points to Emma, watching proudly from the front row. That moment breaks something in Adrian, a memory of his own father, who died before seeing him succeed. He clears his throat and says, almost reluctantly, "You're hired. Head engineer. And one more thing," he pauses, glancing at the camera crews filming every second. "You once said you weren't replaceable. I believe you now." Weeks later, Liam's life changes completely. He moves into a better home, sends Emma to a private school, and becomes the face of Steel Motors' new innovation campaign. His journey from a struggling single father to a respected engineer inspires millions online. But one evening, while preparing for a press conference, Adrian walks up to Liam and says with a faint smile, "You know, people still talk about that deal. Fix the engine and I'll marry you, they say." Liam laughs, shaking his head. "You're lucky my daughter's too young to hear that rumor." Adrian smiles genuinely for once. "You fixed more than an engine, Carter. You fixed my company's heart, and maybe mine too." The story fades out with Liam walking toward Emma, lifting her into his arms as the camera pans upward, showing the glowing Steel Motors sign behind them. His voice returns one last time over the final shot. "No one can mock your dreams forever. Keep pushing, keep fighting, and one day, the same people who laughed at you will stand up to applaud." If this story moved you even a little, give it a like. It helps us share more stories that remind people what strength, love, and perseverance truly mean. And don't forget to subscribe, because more powerful stories like this one are waiting for you next. Fade to black. Soft music plays. End screen appears.